What are we doing today, Kev?
What are we doing today? Windy, isn't it?
It was windy.
Hey, there was a pink balloon barking at me before.
Kev, you did that joke before.
Did I?
Yeah.
That dog blown inside out.
Yeah.
No, it is windy though.
Yeah.
What is it, Stone Franklin?
Storm something, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You haven't been here for ages, Kev, have you?
No, I've been on my jollies. And then had a new kitchen fitted at home.
It's alright, have the other half, Libby.
Yeah.
Your kitchen fitted, eh?
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Well, this van's got to go out, so it needs checking off.
And we're going to show people how we check a van off.
Yeah. I'll start with that.
Start with what?
Check sheet. Show them the check sheet.
Well, you start with the check sheet and explain it to them.
What we have is a check sheet, so everything's got to be checked off. Because you don't want to take a van and then find out things aren't working. So as you can see, it's quite a comprehensive checklist that we do. That's page 1. And then we have page 2. All these are going to be checked, and we also do a gas safety check. All the electrics are checked. The appliances, i.e. the cooker. And in this one we've got a gas fire with also the blown air, we've got a water heater, and we've got the fridge. And generally everything, and the microwave of course. And then we check everything off. We check for leaks, for water leaks, we check the toilet, we make sure that the cassette is sealed okay, check that it holds water. And then all the lighting is checked. We've got an extractor there that's checked, skylights are checked, blinds will be checked, all the window seals, the windows will be checked. And then there's also the cab side of it, which we'll obviously check the lights are working. I mean, it has been to the garage anyway, but we still double check that the lights, wipers, electric mirrors, everything's checked. So then we check that Jason's working as well.
Right. First thing, I like to check leisure battery.
Yeah.
So where's the leisure battery?
Be under one of these seats.
Right.
Well, let's see if you can find it.
Oh,
and you can access that from outside, Jason. We'll open all the hatches, eh? Leisure battery's in the compartment down there.
Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do.
When Jason checks
there's
it
the
out,
heater.
It looks as if it's been burgled. Oh.
There's the
water fill pipe.
Water fill pipe.
That'll check when we're putting water into the van. We'll also check that.
Oh, we put them up here, Kev, eh?
The one thing that you notice on these, on the water fill pipe, it's got the breather pipe there. You've got to be careful when you're filling it that you don't splash water through that. You're being very tidy, Jason. You don't usually put them away like that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. It looks as if the van's been burgled when you check them off.
Kevin. Oh, nothing under there, Kev.
Nothing under there, no.
No. Oh.
Nothing under there because that's for the pull-out bed, so there won't be anything under there.
I'm just checking,
yeah,
because you can see the fresh water, hot and cold pipes.
Yep.
That there's no joints. We'd have to check them, wouldn't we?
We would. We've also got down there, we've got the sergeant unit, which has got all your 240 volt trip and all your 12 volt fuses.
Everything's nice and neat.
What else have we got there, Jason? Look.
Solar. It's flashing red there, Ken.
Oh. Which battery is that flashing?
Well, it should be the vehicle one, shouldn't it?
Number 1 should be vehicle, yeah.
Right.
We'll soon find out when we check the voltage on it. And if you look down there, you'll see the yellow tabs in the up position, which means it's at the moment empty. There's no water in it.
Right, right, let's get the meter.
Oops, I forgot to press record. Right.
What did you just say?
I forgot to press record. He did a load test on the battery and I forgot to record it. Never mind, Go on, carry on.
See, that's come green now, hasn't it?
Yeah, but if you press C on the control panel there.
Ah, you put it on vehicle, have you? Go back to the solar then. You've gone onto vehicle. Go back on the solar.
Yeah, because I've just checked it on that. Yeah, right.
Has it gone?
It's gone red again now.
It's gone red, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, what's it showing on you?
Low.
Yeah.
I think this is going to need a new battery. Let's take a reading on it, eh?
Yeah, but you've been lucky to get about 9 volts, something like that.
Yeah, but we've got lights on though, Kev, look.
Yeah, but is it switched over to the vehicle? Vehicle.
Well, that's not happy, is it?
No.
What's that reading? No, it's still on leisure.
As you can see, we're getting 7.8 volts.
Yeah, and that's giving me that, so I think this is going to need leisure.
The solar's also showing us that it's showing red. We will put it on charge.
We'll put it on charge for a couple of days and just see what happens.
Is the charger switched on the...
Well, it doesn't make a difference, does it? We've got a hook up in the van.
I think it had one on before, when I moved it.
Right, let's get the meter on. I'll go get the meter on.
Right.
I'll get the hook up. You just have a waffle.
I'll have a waffle, yeah. As you can see, the solar's connected to the vehicle and the leisure battery. The one that's flashing red is the leisure battery. So we assume the leisure battery's died. And then if we look on the Sergeant unit, yeah, and Jason plugs in now in a minute, but he passes me the our bit of test kit. This is what we use for testing the electrics. He's going to plug a hook up in. The red light should come on to say the charger's charging the leisure battery, and then you'll see on the multimeter that it's putting the charge in.
Trip the consumer unit, mate.
Eh?
Trip the consumer unit.
Well,
tripped it?
It won't trip yet, will it?
Oh no, I mean just knock it down.
Alright. Yeah. Consumer unit's tripped. Right, we've got power coming into the van anyway now. On there, yeah. As you can see, it's not charging yet because I've tripped the consumer unit.
Right, we've got power coming in, haven't we?
Yep.
243.
243.
I think that leisure battery might be low because it's holding well.
Well,
don't you think?
There's a charger on.
I'm going to put it on now, Kevin.
Put the charger on.
There you go.
Lights went a bit brighter. There we go.
Yeah.
So the charger's working, as you can see. It's now going up. Steadily going up.
Consumer unit's working, isn't it?
Yep.
Happy with that, happy with that. So if we trip this now, I will go and start the Motorhome.
Start the engine.
Yeah. And explain what we're doing now.
Right, what we're doing now is we've now got no power coming into the van because Jason's tripped there. So what he's going to do now is going to start the engine, and that'll tell us whether the leisure battery is charging off the alternator.
Right, you ready?
Yeah, go on.
Hang on.
As you can see, it's now going up. All the electrics in the van have gone off because they won't work when the engine's running, and as you can see now, the leisure battery is charging off the engine. So we now know that the split charge is working. Yeah, it's working fine, Jason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Switch it off now.
Turn it off. So now you'll see it start to drop again.
Check something else, Kev.
Yep.
So I'm just going to put the step out. I'm just going to put the step out.
Right,
and,
it's showing red on the engine battery now. On the solar.
Battery.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone green now.
Right, let me just go start the engine again, and I want to make sure the step goes in when it starts.
It did. What should happen when the electric steps out? You'll hear a funny sound in a minute.
Hey?
Jason's going to start the engine and then you'll hear a funny sound.
That's noisy,
That's
isn't it?
the audible warning telling you that the step's retracting.
Luke, reversing camera's working.
Reverse camera's working.
It's just got one camera.
Yep.
Yeah?
But we're not going to tow that caravan, are we?
Nah.
Right, so we now know. Oh,
Can we carry on though?
we can carry on now. Yeah, I've answered my phone call.
Very phone call.
Yeah.
That's reading 13, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's just put some power back on. What's he doing now?
Yeah, it's dropped. But you haven't got your charger.
Yes, I know that. That's why I was checking the battery, you wally. I think we're probably going to have to put a battery on this, you know. Look at it, look how far it's dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just with LED lights as well.
Yeah,
We've got no appliances on that.
That's a new battery, I think.
LED lighting uses next to nothing.
I think we'll put we'll order a new battery dinner time, mate.
Yeah.
So step is electric. Yeah.
Yep.
Retracts when engine starts. Yeah.
You can do joint uprighting as well. Okay.
Starts. Also, there's an alarm. Yeah.
Right.
Happy?
Yeah.
Reversing camera.
Yeah, we know that works.
We know that works. I lost it on the sheet.
You made the sheets.
Hey?
This started off
One page.
a few years ago with one page, and then as we find things, it's gradually grown and grown and grown. I mean, even to things like make sure there's a shelf in the oven, make sure there's a grill pan, all simple things like that.
Where are we up to
which
now?
Could be easily missed.
We've done, hang on. So leisure battery. Right, okay. We've checked the engine's working, we've checked the U-cup's working, haven't we?
Yeah.
We know the charger
We know the charger's working there.
is on Sergeant.
Yep.
On Sergeant. Sergeant. I can't spell Sergeant now.
It's not spelt like Sergeant actually, it's S-A-R-G-E-N-T, which is,
Oh, I spelt it.
yeah. But it should have an A in it if it's a sergeant, like an army sergeant or a police sergeant.
So it's driver's side under bench.
Yep.
And why do we make notes?
That's
Kevin?
another thing, we make bullet points of where things are so that when the customer takes the van away, he has this checklist, and if he can't remember where things are after the handover, he's got it there. Plus,
I'm not going to do anything for leisure battery, Kev, until we change the.
so we've changed it.
Yeah, Sergeant. Right, we're happy with that now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Shall we get some
Get some water in it.
water and get some gas on?
That's it, yeah. So
Right,
should we
so
pause?
let's go and find where the fresh water drain off is.
Yeah. What about the hot water? Should we turn that one off when we put the water in?
Go on then.
Right. This is your hot water drain off, which obviously you should do, especially in the winter. So now what we'll do is flick the tab down, because otherwise when we put the pump on we'd lose all the water that we just put in. But Jason,
Close the taps.
close the taps,
Have we closed the taps?
make sure all the taps are closed, that tap's open, and most importantly make sure the shower well's closed.
Are you going to have that camera on all day?
Eh?
Are you going to have that camera on all day and just hold it?
Yeah.
Come on then.
Fresh water's there.
Right. Where are you?
Yeah.
Windy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fresh water.
Fresh water drain off.
Let's close that.
Closed.
And shall we I can never get the right way, Kev.
That's it.
Closed or open?
That's closed.
I thought so. Right, so do you want to go inside?
Yeah.
Oh look, my little thing's broke.
Oh, Jason. Everything he touches turns to scrap.
Right.
Gas while you're here.
Oh yeah.
Good job I'm here. He forgets things like that. It shrunk.
It's a little Kevin gas bottle.
It's full.
We'll swap that, shall we?
I think we'll swap that for 6 kg, yeah.
We'll swap that.
I think that was probably when there was a shortage of 6 kilograms. Because there was a shortage of 6 kilogram bottles, weren't there?
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
your gas is on. And what we do now?
We'll put some water in it.
Right,
Are you going to check this? Excuse me.
That's
Explain what that is and what we're going to do before
a reflector, Kev.
above it.
Yeah, I can never get these off.
You push down on the top and pull the bottom. There you go. Right, that's the flue cover for the water heater. If that's not removed, when you try and use it on gas, it'll go out.
Why will it go out, Kevin?
Because it's like, do you remember at school in science when you put a candle in a tin and lit the candle, and then when you put the lid on the tin, the candle went out?
Well, why is that, Kevin?
Because it's not getting any oxygen, so it can't burn.
There you go, Kevin.
So remember, if you're going to use it on gas, or if you try and use your water heater on gas and it won't work, keeps tripping out, make sure you take that cover off.
Right, you get inside, check the inlet, and I'll put some water in the van.
Right. As I've said before as well, Jason, be careful because it's got a little vent pipe there, above there, which it'll spurt through there if you just splash water at it.
Okay.
Just thought I'd let you know. What he's going to do is he's going to put some water in here. And we've got the, that's the pipe that comes through from the fill point, goes through to the tank, which is an underslung tank. So the reason I'm sat in here now, it's not just so I can take it easy, it's to make sure that pipe's not leaking. Hey? Look. He's got a thing that you can clip the hose pipe onto so you don't have to stand there holding it. Which are available from all good suppliers. Right, you get there in a bit. Look at him, he's out there now playing with the hose pipe. Come on Jason, hurry up. I've got all day.
How's it going?
Can't hear anything.
Oh, switched it on.
That's coming through now.
Give it a chance. So there we go. That's
There we go. So, yeah, we're okay there. You've got to check these because they are a flexible pipe and you can get splits in them.
What I'll do now is I'll go check underneath.
What we will do once we get quite a bit of water in the tank is we'll prime the taps, which will show you what we're doing, because you'll have to do this if ever you drain your van. You'll need to prime the taps to get the water through.